Over the years, the music industry in Africa has been dominated and controlled by Nigerian musicians. If you ask someone in the UK, US, or anywhere else whom their favorite African singer is, there is a 90% chance you will be hearing names like Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, and a whole bunch of others. These guys went from just being Nigerian musicians to becoming the face of African music globally. Many have tried to end their dominance, but many have ended up failing. If you had told me a 22-year-old from South Africa would be the one to pose a major threat to these guys, I wouldn't have believed, but surprisingly, that is actually the reality on ground. Tyla, the South African singer who blew up in 2023 thanks to her hit song Water, is whom I am referring to here. She had young and old people, both Africans and non-Africans, doing the water challenge on TikTok. But before 2023, who was Tyla and what was she really up to back then? Well, Tyla was just like any other kid. She was raised in the urban South African city of Johannesburg. Tyla always knew that music was her own career path. She wanted to become the next big pop star out of Africa. The signs were always there because by the time she clocked 12, she was already writing songs in her music diary, and when she turned 13, she was already doing covers for some of the most popular songs online. Her original plan was to finish high school first before venturing into music full-time, and this was exactly what she did. Music was always the plan, but when I consciously started working towards it, I was in my last year of high school. I was studying and writing my final exams, but every weekend I made sure to go to the studio and just record, experiment, shoot pictures and just go for it. But what Tyla wanted to do and what her parents wanted her to do were two different things entirely. They were not buying into the whole music thing and wanted her to focus solely on her education. But after a lot of persistence, they finally backed down and allowed Tyla chase her music dream. With the likes of Michael Jackson, Rihanna, Drake, Cassie and Wizkid being amongst those who influenced Tyla's decision to do music, I don't think that she was ever going to fail in the music industry. Tyla's official debut single titled Getting Late was released on the 25th of October 2019. She had no record label, meaning that she did not have the needed funds to push the song. All she had was her manager, producer and some of her close friends who were supporting her music. Tyla initially had little or no expectations that the song will blow up. I mean, how many musicians actually become famous from their first drop? The percentage was very low, so Tyla was just not expecting that to happen. But what she was not expecting was exactly what happened to her. At the height of the pandemic in 2020, her debut single, which was released a year earlier, caught the attention of TikTok and Instagram users. In a blink of an eye, the song instantly went viral and everyone was now getting to know about the latest pop star in town. Because of the pandemic, Tyla was not able to put out the official music video for the song, but when she finally did, it recorded millions of views on YouTube, and the last time I checked, it has already pulled in 10 million views on the platform. Music lovers were not the only ones who were now aware of Tyla. She also attracted attention from top record labels who were all eager to sign the fast-rising singer. She went from being that young girl who makes random covers online to becoming a singer herself. Tyla kept doing her thing, and when her single Water was released in 2023, the song became Tyla's gateway to global dominance. Water was a viral sound on TikTok, Instagram and across other social media platforms. It became the latest trend online and everyone was just eager to do the challenge. To put it in a clear term, it was simply a pandemic on its own. The song debuted at number 67 on the Billboard Hot 100. Peaking at number 7 on the chart, making Tyla the highest charting African female solo musician in Billboard history. Water also entered Spotify's global top 50 playlist and has recorded over 40 million streams on the platform. On TikTok, the Water Dance Challenge raked in over 500 million views and was used in over 500,000 videos and still counting. Tyla became the wave of the moment and was now dominating everywhere. Her critics tried to downplay her efforts by calling her a one-hit wonder. They further claimed that without the dance challenge on TikTok, the song wouldn't have blew up the way it did. Responding to all of the negativity about her viral song, Tyla had this to say. Even before the challenge started and before the video went viral, people were already loving the song. We made the dance, and when I performed on stage, I just threw water like I didn't even think about it. Tyla was still not yet done because a few months later, her viral song, which had taken over the world, earned her first ever Grammy nomination. When you take a look at the Nigerian musicians that were nominated alongside Tyla, many people actually believe that she stood no chance of winning. We had Burna Boy, the African giant who has won the award before. We also had Davido. He was yet to win a Grammy but was considered one of the biggest in Africa. Then there is Asake, a new kid in the block who was already making waves within and outside Nigeria. But despite the competition, Tyla surprisingly won the Grammys. This immediately caused a state of confusion online, with many fans wondering how she was able to pull it off. Comments like this, and this flooded social media the moment she was declared winner. Some of her critics even went as far as insisting that Tyla shouldn't have won the award against her Nigerian counterpart.
The Tyla that won Best African this thing, how many views can that girl use that song? We are talking about people that use song. They go to get auto arena. This person I don't even know if I girl before. I just found out yesterday. And the song makes me harder. I would say now your star get the song before. Now your star not even hype this girl.
What Tyla did definitely angered a lot of people. This was the first time in many years that top Nigerian artist will be losing out an award to a fellow African musician. But Tyla was only just beginning. At the BET Awards, which was held a few months after the Grammys, she pulled this off once again. She won Best New Artist category and Best International Act over top Nigerian artists like Asake and Arya Star. Tyla has now declared herself a big threat to Nigerian musicians. They have not had any tough competition like this in recent years. The competition is quite good if you ask me. Most of the top Nigerian acts chose to abandon their traditional Afrobeat sound for the South African Amapiano sound, and now the consequences is quite clear for everyone to see. It will be interesting to see how they respond to these new threats. Will they allow Tyla to continue to reign over them, or will they somehow manage to bounce back?